Hey guys, it's Greg Jones for Engine Builder. We are here at the Builders Brawl outside of St. Louis, and I'm joined by Joey Baroni. And behind us is his 67 Chevy II Nova with a 632 big block in it, and it's going to be our Engine of the Week.
Engine Builder's Engine of the Week is sponsored by Pengrade, Precision Performance Pengrade, always the original green oil. L-Ring DOS Original, leading technology, leading service. And NPW and Engine and Performance Warehouse for all your parts needs.
Joey, thanks so much for giving us some time here on day one of Builders Brawl. You know, we were walking by and saw Swamp Thing and, wanted to, of course, know more about what you got inside the engine and the car itself. And love to just walk through it with you if you don't mind giving us some details.
Yes, well, we got a Reher-Morrison power plant, but we done been through it. We got Williams carburetors. He's a big supporter of ours.
Yeah.
And nitrous express power, big nitrous motor. So I don't know if we can shoot all of it here, but we're gonna see. We're gonna start out with about 700.
Okay, wow.
And go from there.
Very good.
But we build all our own headers.
Yeah.
What part do you actually want to know about?
So tell us a little bit about some of the components that you might have in the engine. What stuff that you've upgraded from Reher and.
Well, basically everything that's come from Reher. We changed out pistons to Wiseco.
Okay.
We got MGB rods, Callie's crank.
Okay.
T&D rockers, we put a new set on that. The other ones kind of took a bunch of abuse.
Yeah.
But in the original, we bought new motors, but we maintain them from here on out.
Yeah.
The car itself and everything, we got it, and it said idle, and some other guys started, then we fully disassembled it, repainted it, and we've been banging on it for about 2 years now. Since I started, I helped the other guys there, crew chief with them, and I'm still learning every day, It's a good group of guys that we all hang around with, so we're lucky to be with Joe and all that, and him putting together something for people that actually work on their own stuff.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people just pay for it, get it, and then they run it, and they don't do any hands-on. Every nut and bolt on this thing, I touch it. I say we, but it's actually me, and the wife helps, so.
That's great. That's great. That's, of course, like you said, this is what it's all about here at Builders Brawl and what Joe Zolper, what his vision was for this race. So can't wait to see it take place this weekend.
Yeah, I can't wait to make a lick out there. That's a nice facility.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's a nice track. This is a nice facility.
Yeah.
So
you go.
I'll rephrase that.
So Joe, you told us a little bit about the bottom end, told us about T&D rockers. What else do you have up there in the valve train in terms of camshaft or anything else in those components?
It's a comp cam.
Okay.
We got 14 degree Oldsmobile. I have to make sure which one we got. We got the Oldsmobile headed one in this one. It's a 14 degree Oldsmobile headed motor.
Okay.
And it's a 13-to-1. And like I said, and I was wrong on that. It's Ross pistons in this motor.
Okay.
I get a little confused. We got 2, 3, 4 motors, so
yeah.
You just have to sit there and look at it for a second and go, oh, hold up. That's the Oldsmobile headed one.
Very good. So Ross pistons and 13-to-1 compression.
13-to-1 compression.
Very good.
And
you got a Peterson oiling system here?
Yeah, it's all Peterson. We build our own headers. I think I said that. We had everything on the car is we've had built. And some of the stuff we don't have the tools to cut it, like our engine plates and stuff. So we'll carry them over to a buddy, and they got a water jet cutter. We'll draw them out, and they'll cut what we need. But we got Moroso picking up the timing.
Okay.
And shit, I don't pretty much know.
Joey, how about the fuel that you're running? What do you guys?
We got BP C25.
Okay.
We went to it because it was a little leaner, and C23 has got the blue additive to it, so it it'll kind of leak out your carbs. It'll haze it up a little bit. It's supposed to oil it down, but it just runs a little rich.
Yeah.
And so the C25 is a little cleaner.
Yeah.
It runs a lot better, and the plugs look good, and the motor likes it. So
very good.
Making good power.
Very good. Now, Joey, just on the 632 itself, how much horsepower are you getting out of this engine?
13, right at 1300.
Okay. And then with the nitrous setup here.
Now on big tire, we were spraying around 1100.
Okay.
On small tire, on a good surface, I can squeeze about 750 to 800. We're gonna try 650 on first pass.
Okay.
And see if it'll take it.
See if you'll still stay on the track.
Well, it should.
Yeah.
We'll see if it's gonna take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's either gonna knock the tires off, it's gonna go, or it's gonna get on the back bumper. It's one of the three is gonna happen.
Very good. And if all things go well, what kind of times are you expecting to see out there this weekend?
I'd like to see a 470 or better.
Okay. Very nice. That's moving.
Yeah.
That's moving.
I would like to see better than that.
Yeah.
Because some of the guys now in small tire, they are in the 450s, and some are in the 40s. And I ain't gonna mention their names, but they're fast.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so
got some tough competition.
You can't play around with this. A lot of people think the small tire is slow. It's not. It's getting very competitive, and it's a lot of small tire. The big tire classes have been kind of, it's kind of hard to find some big tire stuff, so that's why we jumped over to small tire.
Very good. Joey, outside of the engine itself and the rest of the car, is there anything else you want to?
I do all the paint work, all the airbrush work.
Very nice.
Robbie Grant helped in the beginning. God rest his soul, he had a heart attack and passed away, but he did our roof on Zombie and some other stuff, and he taught me a lot of things about airbrushing.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people, they look at this car and Zombie and they go, oh, that's a wrap. But when you get up close, it's not a wrap, it's a real deal.
Yeah, very nice.
So,
how many hours do you have into a paint job like this?
On Zombie and this one, I did them both at the same time, and it was about almost 3 weeks total.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's, from about 9 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the evenings. It's a lot of detail, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, you were showing me the hood earlier, which, we'll get some footage of that, with the swamp thing on there, and very cool.
Yeah, that's the little demon.
Yeah.
So.
Very good. Well, Joey, again, we appreciate you giving us some time to talk through Swamp Thing and the 632 here, and we wish you the best of luck this weekend, and we appreciate the time.
I appreciate it, and maybe a couple of interviews later, I'll get better at this. You know what I mean? I'm a little camera shy, so.
You did great. We appreciate it. Guys, thanks for tuning in. And of course, make sure you're checking out Engine Builder for all your engine content. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.